Hey guys, Amy here. Just thought I'd try to do an update of sorts, I guess. What's been happening? Well, I think where I left you guys was that they had just released my father-in-law from the hospital. As far as I know, according to him anyway, he's doing fine. I hope so. Last I spoke to him, he hadn't smoked, and that was Saturday. So, and he thought that if he could get through the weekend, then he would, he'd be okay. I hope so. For his sake, for our sake, for everyone's sake. So, what else? I don't know, it just, not really too much is new, and yet at the same time everything is kind of there, blah. Nothing really significant happening. Feeling kind of on the okay side, which makes me question everything. Especially since this past Friday. Because Friday I got a call from the hospital giving me a date for the inpatient assessment with the psychiatrist and a few members of the staff, the team. So the dietitian, a social worker, a couple of the nurses, that kind of thing. So that's going to happen on September 28th. Maybe sooner, depending. She put me on a list. If they have any openings, then they'll give me a shout. I'm trying not to look at the camera at the moment because it's showing the screen and I'm not liking what I'm seeing at the moment. Past week I've been having a lot of the typical, feelings, and that's what I see as well, which is so frustrating. I don't understand it, and I wish I could correct it, but what can you do? Not a heck of a lot, especially when I sit like that. My hand is cold. Yeah, just got the cast new cast put on today. Thankfully it only goes to there, which usually they go to there, but it's only a hand, so small break right there. Met with Kirk last week, and we did quite a bit of talking about the week prior, the week that I did this. He is awesome, like, no judgment. I was so worried that he was angry and upset and wasn't gonna work with me anymore, and all this stupid talk. But no. In fact, he said that it was really, really good, and it was a great thing that it happened. Specifically that it happened there and then. As he said, I could have done it like 2 seconds earlier and he wouldn't have seen it, but I happened to do it happened to hit the wall just as he was walking through the door. And he saw me hit the wall. Now if I could only remember hitting the wall, that'd be useful. And for the first time, we actually did a lot of talking about the eating disorder and the things that it screams at me all the time. He's the first person that I've ever allowed to know exactly what is said. Well, exactly what the eating disorder voice tells me on a daily basis, a minute by minute basis, a second by second basis. Which I was surprised that I allowed myself. I don't know, there's something about him and his office that I guess I just trust. Like openly trust, subconsciously trust, because I've told him things that nobody ever in my life have I told, or even things that I didn't even remember. So it's a good thing. What can I say? I love him as a therapist. He's not that bad looking either, which is a plus. He is taken though, and I think he's several years older than me anyway, so, and I am married. You know, you can look, but just don't touch. Looking doesn't hurt. What else? What else? I'm almost done well, not mine, but the 20-week skills group, the DBT skills group. That finishes up on the 9th of September. Wow. That's coming up soon, and it's kind of scary. I can't believe 20 weeks has flown by. I really don't feel like I've accomplished anything or that I've done anything in the group. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm any further ahead, but then I look back and situations that I look at today that occur say on a daily basis, I am implementing 9 times out of, well, more than 50% of the time I'm actually implementing several of the skills that I've learned in the group. So hey, that's a bonus, right? And it's a bonus that I'm actually noticing it. So that's pretty awesome, actually. I'm really happy about that. Not happy that it's ending, but you know, everything has to come to an end. Much like the eating disorder has to come to an end, and that I'm coming to terms with that slowly. But I'm getting kind of excited about the possibility of going into the hospital, into the actual core program again, because I know what I want to do, and I know how the only way I am going to even get into any form of recovery, because I'm not looking to recover like 100%. I don't think that's possible. I think I'm always going to struggle with food in some way or another. But I think I'm going to become a lot healthier. So anyway, I'm getting really excited about that. And scared. So, but I'm running out of time. So I wanted to say hi to everyone and stay well, everyone. And for those of you who haven't posted videos lately, hi and vlog. I'll talk to you guys later.